They got it back, but they just mad cause she the realest. Why not you treat a lady how you treat a real man? Cause Billie Jean was never ever that will really. They give in. They got it back.
We back for real this time.
I know. Welcome back to No So Podcast.
Live Life series.
Yes, I'm Nia,
I'm Kat.
and we back.
And we back, y'all. We back to talk about some things. Who we talking about
Yeah,
today?
girl, I feel like perfect episode title, Ying and Yang.
Yeah. Very much so.
Clearly, Ying and Yang. If y'all watching, what's up? If you listening, what's up? It's been a week.
Yeah, it has been a week. It has been, I know y'all hear my kids in the background, so yeah, it's been that kind of week.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially that little one.
it's just the ordinary, making it keep it pushing. It's ordinary life around here.
For sure.
But I feel like Yin and Yang for this episode is perfect because we were just talking about how we felt throughout this week. That you're not here in the good old Virginia anymore, but still going through, as you like to say, the ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
I don't know which part you've been feeling, apparently. Feel the same, Kat?
The ebbs. But I've been flowing through them, though.
Exactly. And that's what matters. And that's why we're here to talk about how you balanced it out and made it through those ebbs. Or I guess not made it through, going through those ebbs. And
well, it's not, you been over there flowing, girl.
yeah.
She said the planets aligned. They got her feeling right.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yes. Like, I was just thinking, like, the other day, before I sent you the note about, this episode and topic, like, I was thinking, like, a couple days ago, and I was just, like, getting, like, a massive download of just, like, how I was feeling. And I'm like, wow. And when I say download, y'all, I mean just, like, times where I feel like, personally, like, it can either be when I'm, like, praying or meditating that God is just, like, giving me stuff to, like, do and think about and, like, come to pass that I need to do. And it's very clear. Like, it's always extremely clear. And it's always extremely, like, urgent and sudden. Like, I have to write it down. Like, I was literally in the shower, like, grabbing my phone, like, oh, shoot.
Yeah, because I was reading it like, wait, what does this say? Let me read it again.
And it seemed like that, right? Because that's how I felt. Like, when I was literally hanging out of the shower like this, like, writing and, like, trying to make sure I'm getting it out.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like that goes to what you were saying, like, the flows, like, and it helps me through the ebbs sometimes. Yeah. Like, when I'm feeling that way, I know I wasn't feeling that way this week, but you were. So
yeah.
What exactly were you feeling this week?
I mean, I don't know. I was just really, honestly, I was, like, extra tired. I feel like, I don't know, my emotions were, like, up and down. Like, sometimes I was like, ugh, like, I just don't feel like it. And sometimes I was getting frustrated about, like, little things. But, I mean, it wasn't nothing, like, serious, like, oh my God. But I didn't really want to be bothered. Like, I didn't feel like talking to nobody. I don't even think I talked to nobody for real this week. I don't even. Like, I feel like I just been in my own little world just vibing. And I don't know. I know last week we were talking about, like, isolation and stuff like that. Like, I kind of felt like I was like, all right. Like, but I've been, like, I've been reading. I've been, like, just learning and trying to expand my knowledge too.
Yeah, like a little, like, hermity. Like a little hermit crab.
Yeah.
I don't know if hermit crabs grow when they go into a little shell, what they do. But like you said, I mean, I feel like as long as it's productive when you're in that period of isolation, and you're not just cutting off all sources, which obviously you have to be because you have kids.
Yeah.
Whole life.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I agree with that. But I also feel like still, like, sometimes you do have to take a moment of stillness because of everything, like, to read, because, like, now, like, today I had energy and, like, all right, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But, like, I think, like, for me, it was a time for me to, like, ground myself and recenter and refocus. So it's like, it's okay to take a break sometimes. it's okay to remove yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's really important, especially when you talk about like the age that we're in, as far as like we've talked about before, like social media and just your digital footprint in general, like and content creation.
Yeah. Right.
You know, this isn't
Right.
the only content that we do and the only
Yeah.
podcast that you do, you know. So
Yeah.
I feel like when you give so much to people on like not even a public stance, but just in general outside of your home, you need
Right.
that recharge period too.
Yeah, for sure. But you
Yeah.
say you've been up and up. So what you got
I've been
going
up and up.
on?
I'm even gonna lie too, y'all. Like I don't know, like well, I do know. Like it's like this week I've just felt so good, like mentally, like taking the time. Like you said, I feel like I've been taking the time that I've needed in the past like year and really and truly the past 3 years of like complete and total isolation. Like
Yeah. Right. I
Milso,
feel.
Milso was birthed, y'all, out of isolation. Like dead serious. Like it really was because just being in a space of like in California originally, like 2021, like no, sorry, 2020, yeah, 2021, yeah, 2021, like being like, oh, 2022, don't quote me. Just being in that headspace of like you said, like, oh, I need to withdraw. But like
Yeah.
personally, I still wanted it to be productive. So like I was sitting on a bunch of content and just sitting
Yeah.
on a bunch of ideas that I wanted to do, but not actively doing it to the like people looking in, like not like
Yeah.
showing people what I'm doing, but I was still doing it.
Right.
So now I feel like I've come out of that. And I don't know, this week I just feel like it catapulted into like, now's your time. Like, now's the time. Like, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. But like in a healthy way. Like, I didn't feel forced. I didn't feel like, oh, I have to be here for everybody or do everything for everybody. Like, I genuinely wanted to. Like, I genuinely
Yeah.
wanted to, like, create the content that I did this week and be as productive as I was, not only in my social life and social media, but also like my personal life and also my businesses like that I do every day. So it just felt really good. And then I was reading too, you know, gotta throw some astrology in there. I was reading like well,
Okay.
you told me that the planets were aligning, and when you told me that, I started like researching it and looking up, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, now's the time. Like I'm gonna use this
Yeah.
momentum and I'm gonna let it drive me. Like
Yeah. That's good.
but I feel like
That's
as Libras, honestly, we have that tendency to be super social,
good.
but also be
Like,
super private. Yeah,
yeah.
like super private. Like it's almost like you know us, but at the same time, we are gonna keep some for
You
ourselves.
don't really know. Yeah, you think you know, but you have no
You
idea.
have no
You don't know.
idea. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Like sometimes I feel what people know, and I just like giggle a little bit because I'm like, that's cute. Like that's
Yeah, like especially don't tell me what you think you know that I'm thinking or
I
like
love it. I love that.
you
That's like
don't
my favorite.
know.
Right, but it's my favorite
You
thing
think you
because
know.
that's my favorite thing because I'm just like in my head. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
you might
Right.
have peeped a
Okay.
little.
This one
hmm
is too.
Right. And I feel like that's also a misconception about me in general, but I found like through knowing you and like other people that are similar to us in nature that like we're airheady.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
definitely like
Yeah, like I would agree with that. Like
and
for me, I feel like I'm always seeing. I like to see the good in everything. So I'm like, oh, it's all good. Like I'm just gonna just go with it. Like I'm gonna, what you say, go with the flow. Like
literally
you
go
said,
with
like
the
that's
flow.
how it be.
Yeah.
That's
And I
how
feel
it be.
like not that horoscopes are everything, y'all, or that's what we base our life around, because I genuinely don't. Like I know when people be saying it like, oh, you believe in that or you think of that. I'm like, well, honestly, there's a reason. Like there's a reason that we all have like what is it? What do they call it? Like your birth sign, like
Yeah.
how we're Libras and like other people are like what Aries, Pisces,
Yeah.
Capricorn. Like I think there's a reason for that. And
Of course.
shoot, after my research, like not in recent years, I mean just even before, like as a kid, like when people would ask me like your birthstone color, that stuff, I'm like, what does that stuff even really matter? But looking into it, it is applicable. Like mine, Libras, they be like, oh, we love justice, we love keeping the
Yeah.
peace. Like
Yes.
we do.
Yeah. I don't want that conflict over here. Take that energy over there. I don't want
And we're quick to cut it, cut
it.
it
Okay. Cause you ain't gotta show
respectfully,
me. You ain't gotta show me but too many times your true character.
respectfully.
Respectfully. I can love you from. I love everybody, but I know how to love from a distance.
Hmm.
Ain't nothing
Hmm.
wrong with it.
And I feel like that goes to another point of the topic, like yin and yang. Like I feel like from our conversations and experiences, like you're really good at like, yeah, cutting people off, but I feel like more so like I don't want to say being graceful because I think I'm pretty graceful with people that
Yeah.
like have negative energy or do things that you just don't want to be around. But I'm really gonna grab the scissors on the first.
Yeah.
Like
Like right.
I'm genuinely like, you. I found you're more so like, what do you think?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I kind of feel like it doesn't, like, one, I feel like life is too short. I never want nothing to happen. And I, like, held some type of, like, I don't know, I don't even want to say grudge, but some issue with somebody that doesn't matter. It don't matter. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't
for
matter.
me,
That's why I cut you
like,
off. You be over there.
but at the same time, like, okay, like, I know how to be, I can still be cordial, but that doesn't mean, like,
Mm-mm,
I
mm-mm.
watch you. I know who you are. Like, now you show me who you are. So for me, it's like, I just don't want you in my space. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
a
seen you for
hundred
who you
percent.
are. You know what I mean? I see you. I'm gonna be like, hey, how you doing? But I'm not picking up the phone to call you. We
But
not having
see,
no long
even me,
conversations. Like, I
me,
ain't doing none
y'all,
of that.
yin and yang. Cause nope, I seen how you are. I seen how you move. I'm good. I'm all the way good. I don't want to hate. I don't want to. Hey,
I mean, a lot of people are like that, and there's
I
nothing wrong
seen
with it.
you and I saw you. Thank you. No, thank you. Like, and it don't be no bad blood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. No,
I
I
do
understand.
appreciate
No, I
you for the
definitely.
person you are over there. Like over there.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. But I'm saying, like, I don't feel like I said, I don't feel like it's been people who have called me best friend before,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But they didn't treat me like a
Yeah,
best
let's get
friend.
into it. Let's get into
Yeah,
it.
I was the one. I was your best friend, but you weren't my best friend. Like, you didn't treat me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, talk
So then I
about
realized,
it.
like, even though I care for you and I want the best for you, like, I have to have boundaries. Like, I can't allow you to treat me how I wouldn't treat myself. I'm not treating you that way, so I got to give myself love, like, and respect me. And you ain't respecting me, so you gotta go. Like, you're not welcome here.
But do you still like in those boundaries, like whether it be a best friend, like you're saying, or like a let's just go with best friend. If it's a best friend, like do you still like talk to them or like whatever?
I mean, it would be
Like on
like,
any level?
I mean, yeah, I would say yeah. Like, well, hold on,
Yin
let me pause
and
this.
yang.
Let me pause this.
Yin
Let me
and
pause
yang.
this and say this. Let me say this.
Yin
So,
and yang.
so
Because no, I'm done with you. I'm done.
well, yeah, because for a while I did, like, I would, like, look, I'm not talking to you at all. I like, when those people, those specific people, and I'm saying people because it was multiple, when they
Mm-hmm.
did me a certain way, it was
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, like, it hurt me, so I wasn't messing with them at all. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
talking to you, I'm not texting you, I'm not nothing.
In the
But then for
moment.
right. So, but in my journey that I'm on, I realize, like, none of that stuff matters. Like, what matters is how I treat myself. So for
Mm,
me, I know that I have to forgive those people, and I felt like when I do that, like, I'm not really forgiving them. Like, I don't
right.
have nothing against you, and I can speak to you and say, hey, hi. I'm not giving you my life story. You don't know that I'm in living in Kentucky. You don't know what my
Now
kids
they
doing.
do.
You don't. I mean, yeah, now, but
Now
like you
you do.
didn't know any of that because
Right.
you know what I mean.
You didn't have access. You didn't have that access. Like I
Yeah,
didn't
like
allow you to have that access. And I definitely agree with that. I wholeheartedly, when you break it down like that,
yeah.
chat with Kat, check her out.
But yeah, but that's the
I
thing. Like, I
agree with
love
that.
everybody. I love everybody, and I'm like, why am I like? I'm not even mad at you. Like, I don't like what you did, but I have to forgive you for myself because
Right.
otherwise, I'm holding on to that. Like, for what? Like,
Right. And it's only
what you
like
need?
hurting me
Yeah,
really and truly because you're probably not even thinking about it. And even if you are thinking about it, that doesn't affect me. And
yeah, it
I
doesn't.
I agree. Now that you break it down, I'm starting to feel that way, like about
Yeah,
certain friendships, especially not even friendships, just like people that have done me wrong, like or like best friends, like you said, for example, like
yeah,
those particular instances and situations, like it was like, okay, you like I'm good, right? Like
yeah.
you may
Right,
not, you did like something that was like negative and hurtful or whatever it may have been that made me not want to like be around you or have you in my space and around
right.
now definitely my family. Like no, like you're not
Yeah,
coming nowhere near. But as I have gotten older too, like I realized like yeah, life is very very short and complex for so many different reasons for so many different people that I
right.
shouldn't hold on to that. And you want to talk, y'all, she's going to talk about forgiveness. If you're watching, your girl got it tatted. I literally have it tatted on my body. Age,
Yeah,
how old was I? 18, 17. My mom took me. This was my first tattoo. And like, it honestly did low key, high key stem from a lot of hurt and stuff that I had experienced just young, like,
yeah,
from friendships or people and relationships that I felt like were not serving me in the same way that, like you said, I'm serving them and I'm loving you. So it's like,
yeah,
I'm so forgiving in that sense that I just like let it go and I would let them go. But at the
right,
same time, like since I've gotten older, like I said, I've realized that like when letting it go, it doesn't necessarily just always mean cutting off either.
right. Yeah.
Like I'm really good at it, yeah. But at the same time, like, are you really forgiving if you just cut it off and never, not even never think about it? Because you're still gonna think about it,
Yeah, because you're still holding on to that. Because that's what I realized.
Hmm.
Like with all of those people, like I felt like I was holding on to what they did that hurt me, and then that made me realize like I'm not really forgiving y'all. Like
Right,
it's okay, like for us, like, and I feel like the same way that I can grow, other people can grow too. Like I'm not an anomaly, and the only person that can
right.
grow and be a better version of myself. Like for those years or months or whatever that I talking to you, maybe you was working on yourself. Maybe you are a changed person now. Like I
And
have to give. I
see,
feel like everybody does. I feel like everybody deserves that grace because
I used
we
to
all
think
are
that
human.
way. I did. And see, I just
Yeah,
feel
but we
like
all we
I
all
got
human.
burned so many times that it caused me not to think that people don't change or that they're not working on themselves. It just caused me
Yeah.
not even to focus on them anymore. Like to
Right.
focus on, like you said, solely, like not solely, but more so me and my journey and my life. And of course, my family now. Like I'm
Yeah.
just focused on that. So it's like, yeah, I really do hope you did like change, and I
Yeah.
really do hope you do evolve from whatever hurt or pain you were going through that
Hmm.
essentially just projected and bleeded on me that caused the hurt that caused me to
Yeah.
have to forgive you. And
Right.
I'm thankful for that. Like I'm so thankful for that now. Like friendships, relationships, whatever it was that
Yeah.
genuinely like did me any type of way other than good.
Lessons, lessons, and blessings.
Right.
Yeah.
Lessons and blessings.
That's
And
what it was.
yeah, I'm just glad. So maybe it's not as much yin yang. It's just a
Yeah,
little.
no, because I was saying like I feel the same way like right now, like because of the things and my being able to forgive these people, I feel like I'm able to like heal myself. Like so now on this
Yes.
journey, this spiritual awakening that I'm having, like it's like okay, like
Hmm.
that stuff doesn't matter. Like why am I
Hmm.
reacting to something? What's triggering me? Like we talked about it before, like what is triggering me inside that I haven't forgiven? Like for me to even be mad. Because why? Because
Right.
I'm trying to spread love and light. I'm trying to move forward and elevate and be my highest self.
You're not trying, baby. You are.
I'm sorry. I want to operate in it to my fullest capacity.
There you go. Course correct. Yeah, and I feel like we are, like, even with just conversations like this, bringing more, like, not only what I love to do and we share, like the love and light to other people, but bringing it to ourselves too, and acknowledging that, like, where we are on that journey of just loving more and more openly for me, because little baby was not trying to open up, y'all, like I said, for a good 3 years, but that's not helping anyone. That's not one of my mantras in life that's tatted on me: forgiveness and spreading love and light, and essentially being a living resource, especially through this, y'all, through the podcast.
Exactly.
So
that's what we doing.
That's all we doing. All 2025, rest of the life. That's what we doing.
Yeah, we elevating. We reaching new heights, baby.
Yeah. So I mean, I honestly, y'all, like, once we end this episode, like, I just really encourage. That's been the word that I've been on lately. Like, you don't want to, like, tell people to do stuff, like, do this, do that. Like,
no,
I'm gonna gently encourage you, and urge you with a sense of urgency to just be more open. Like, be more open in spite of whatever, like you Kat loves to say, ebbs and flows you may go through. Just be open and still remain, like, present.
That's right, because the planets are going to be aligned for 2 months, guys.
Oh, it's 2 months?
Yes.
I thought it was only a week.
No.
Oh my God. See, I don't be doing my research.
Now,
see?
have to.
So wait, real quick, before we end, Kat, explain to them what it means.
Girl,
don't rely on me, because clearly I didn't even know.
Listen, you have to check out my bonus episode where I was talking about this, because it was a lot. But
so
basically, you have to, like, meditate, focus, refocus. Like, everything is, like, even the world is, like, telling us to evolve. Like, basically,
God, universe, that's all I
we're supposed to be evolving, like, changing, getting better, healing, coming into ourselves, higher consciousness.
Great.
Yes. The Great Awakening is here, you guys. Wake up. Wake up.
And stay up. Don't go back to sleep.
Stay up, baby. Stay up.
And if you get sleepy time, check out episodes 1 through 4, and then go over to Chat with Kat bonus episode.
Yeah, come on over. Check us all out, okay?
Hey,
it's time to shine, baby. Shine your light.
Spread it. Shine it.
And spread it.
But we love y'all, and we will see y'all on the next episode. And follow us, like, comment. Like, we want to hear, like, literally from everybody.
Y'all be liking it. It be a lot of people liking y'all.
And it be a lot of people on the sideline saying stuff. But how about y'all say stuff in real time so that we can know more about, what y'all
want to talk about. Right. What y'all want to hear.
Right. What y'all got questions about, really. I be loving to answer questions. Like,
yeah.
Well, look, then let me not jinx it, because then somebody gonna ask something on it. But, all right. Well, that's it, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
We did it.